2 years ago if I thought that I could ever make a real difference to help people. I would have felt like I was that was no longer a possibility in my life. If someone had said to me 6 months ago or a year ago, if I thought that I would be playing Shroud of the Avatar a year later and have such an incredible group of people around me, I would have thought, not in today's modern video games. That doesn't happen. That hasn't happened for years. Somebody asked me 6 months ago if I thought that if that I would be able to get on and make some serious, meaningful relationships in this game. I don't know what I would have said then, but I certainly know that if a month ago, if someone had said, "Do you think you could organize and pull off a 48-hour stream with 9 different streamers, technically more like 12 different streamers, and raise money for a cause?" I would have looked at him and been, "I'm not the guy. I'm a nobody. I don't have the resources. I'm a nobody." If you would ask me 48 hours ago if I was scared shitless to get on here and even try to do this, and try to do it with and it actually work. Guys, 48 hours ago I was scared out of my fucking mind. And here we are right now. And we have succeeded, and succeeded beyond any way I ever thought possible that this stream would have gone. I can't even begin to fathom what we have just accomplished in 2 days on the internet, creating effectively a television station of show for 48 hours. Holy shit, guys. And we did this. We did this together, all of us, bringing it together. My God. I don't even know what to say. Thex, would you like to say something?
Yes, sir. This has been absolutely awesome, guys. This has been one of the most incredible things I've ever been part of, and I think all of us at the Airy Fund agree. We went into this not quite knowing what to expect. This was a grand experiment that we were like, "Yep, let's run with it. Let's see if something like this can work out. Let's see if we can get the community involved. Let's see if we can get streamers involved and get everybody together, having fun, playing games, and making a difference." And wow, this really was a great experience for us, and from us as a young organization trying to help people. We learned a lot, and we thank you all for letting us be a part of this and sponsor this. And but really, I got to give mad props again to Arius, and I got to give mad props to all of the streamers, because you guys did the heavy lifting here over the last 48 hours. I mean, I can't imagine a better lineup than what we had. So you guys are the best, and I got to give a special shout out to Vector because, man, he stayed up all 48 hours.
Oh yeah,
awesome. And I'm currently running the numbers here, Arius, so I will have some good news here for us in a few minutes.
All right. So one by one, I'm gonna name off the streamers, and then once I name them off, I'm gonna go back and ask if I'd like you to comment and tell us why you chose to do this, and anything else that you'd just like to say. And I'm going to do this in order of which people signed up. So we've got That One Girl Billy streamed for us, Elena Strongbow streamed for us, Marky Dragon streamed for us, Rada Torment streamed for us, Kaigu Starfish, also known as Core, streamed for us, Yordic Myers, the Great Tater Tot Emperor himself, Cyber Seraph. We had Lazarus Long and Jack Cynicist. And wow. So Billy, why What made you decide you wanted to do this? And say anything you'd like to say, please.
The reason I agreed to do this is because I'm not part of the LGBTQ community, but I know a lot of people who are. Some very, very good, dear friends of mine are. I actually have an adopted son that grew up with my kids, who is a transgender, and these people mean a lot to me. And I've seen what they've gone through growing up part of that community and how hard it is for them. And every single child out there deserves to know that somebody in this world cares about them and cares about what they're going through and wants to help them. And that's why I'm here.
I think I enjoyed your ARC streams a lot, especially today. Whenever the bat tried to get into the tent, that was amazing and funny as shit. Elena, would you like to say anything?
Sure. Well, it's definitely just an honor, I said, to be part of it, and I'm really glad I actually did get involved with it. And I was terrified too. I'm not too much of a Twitch streamer. A little bit terrified doing it. Why do I do it? No, I'm not directly part of the LGBTQ community, but to be brutally honest, Arius, you are, and I did it because you asked. And I never have met you, as you said, and I got a little teary-eyed here, but you're a really kind-hearted person, and you asked, and I said sure, because that's what friends do. So that's why I did it.
Thank you, sir. I'm more than happy to have you here with us. Unfortunately, Marky's not here with us right now, but nor is Rada. But Kiku Starfish, Mr. Core, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, well, one, to play games and stream for charity is, I think, an event, an opportunity that most people would jump at. You know, it's cool to be able to actually just like do what I like to do and be able to help out people. So that opportunity, definitely like the Airy Fund and Shroud of the Avatar community. I want to be involved in all the stuff that they're doing. I think it's awesome, and that the amount of people who contribute is awesome, and I want to be a part of that. Also, it's the cause is dear to my heart. I've had people who passed away in my life because of suicide, and it's not easy. And one life is really important.
Thank you, sir. Yordic Myers, Mr. Zach himself. Would you like to say anything?
I joined again to help you out, Arius, and because in my past I've met a ton of people, and some of them were members of the LGBT community, and upon hearing about the charity, thinking back, I wasn't entirely sure I'd be where I am if I hadn't met them at all. And if this charity helps out to make more people see that, then that's what I'm for.
Thank you, sir. Cyber's not here with us, but Cyber did give me a message for everybody. He's sorry, but he's barely functioning right now. Thank you, but please give everyone my regards. I had a really great time, and I was very happy and honored that I had a chance to participate in such an excellent cause. I'm going to write in the main Discord in a moment, though, if that's okay. So if we look in the Discord, there may be something in the Discord here from him. And but yeah, that was Yordic. Awesome. Or not Yordic. That was Cyber. And then that's going to bring me to the two crazy jokers. Jack, you wanna speak first?
Yeah, I can. I just want to say thank you to everybody that watched, participated, and especially those that donated, and also Arius. This is something that's dear to my heart just because I was an educator for 10 years. I have had students that have committed suicide, and it's something where, you know what, sometimes there are people that need to talk with someone else, and we need to save young adult lives just because some people are in a very fragile state of mind. And you know what, we've all been touched by members of the LGBTQ society, and it's one where it's like, this is part of being human and being compassionate and understanding that you know what, others may have different preferences than you, and be accepting of others, and you know what, allow people to be who they want to be.
I couldn't agree more. And Mr. Lazarus Long.
Yeah,
Like-
well, first, of course, again, I got to thank everybody, all the streamers for coming out, all the people who have donated and supported, the whole team here, everybody who's had anything to do with this throughout the last week or so in the planning of it. The folks down at the offices, Portalarian, Marquee, Relics by Real, those guys for donating the prizes to make this happen. But most of all, just this was a no-brainer for me across the board. Again, the generosity of just the community itself was what originally just cemented my life into this game and this community. And growing up in New York City in the 70s and the 80s, I went to school in Greenwich Village. I had gay friends from as far back as I can remember, family members. And I've seen the struggle from days when they were out beating people because they thought they were somebody different. They didn't see them as humans. To the equality that they have today. You guys know I live in Florida. I mean, we're right here outside Orlando. Pulse nightclub happened here just about a little over a year ago. Again, a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of people in my lives affected by all of these topics, and it's just a little bit I can do to help give back. And again, Arius, the community spoke up when we asked, and this is what we are here to do. So. Thank you, everybody. Truthfully, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everybody coming out for this. And the support is just of this community is just outrageous.
Thanks, Laz. So yeah, guys, we have done something. I wouldn't have guessed that we would have done as well as we did. Okay, I'll start there. Let me just start there. And the support. I had a conversation with Miss Justin earlier, and I'm going to flip the point of view. No, I'm good. I'm going to flip the point of view on everybody here for a moment. When I was growing up, and being where I live, I would hear the words that, fag and faggot, gay, kid, whatever. And normally what I've experienced in my life is that people that fight for any cause related to LGBT, including kids and suicide and young adults, in my experience, it's been that there are that it's typically an organization which is clearly defined as, or people label as a gay organization, or and it takes an act like that because in the past people have been less friendly to kind of want to stand up for people because of stereotypes or some insane concept of culture, of the culture that they live in. So from a flip side of this, I just had 5 straight people stand up for a minority that I happen to belong to, and instead of my minority standing up fighting for LGBT youth, and I had these straight people do it, and I didn't ask them to do it. You know, I didn't. Nobody, none of, you know, I didn't. It happened. So this is from my point of view. This is unbelievable. And then how easily and how welcoming you guys have been toward this cause has been unbelievable. Because that just wasn't done, guys. That wasn't done. That was you know, that was us fighting on Stonewall, you know, and standing in streets and getting beaten up while trying to like show people and dressing crazy in parades to make sure that even if they hate us, they're going to remember us because they're going to see us. Invisibility saying we are here. And you guys see us as a minority. You guys see us as people, and you make us feel welcome. So thank you so much. All of you guys, all of you heterosexual people out there, for doing this for the kids, because we are a part of all of your communities, whether you're straight or gay, whether you're black or white, whether you're rich or you're poor. We're everywhere. We're in all of the cultures. We're in all of your religions. We're everywhere. And you made me, and I know you've made others like me here feel very welcome in this game like you wouldn't believe. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Do we have any results yet, Mr. Thex?
And 25 more came in just a second ago. So
right now. Let me refresh.
I just want to reference at the beginning of the night, 2 days ago, we were at $826, if my memory serves. 826. Let's remember that. Go ahead, sir.
Yep, I was just adding that little bit of money that just came in. Thank you for that donation. Yeah, Arius, we started this thing. We had about 820 some odd dollars before the Streamathon, and the auctions just closed, and we brought in from the auctions an additional $571. So to add that up, with a little bit of else that I know that's coming in here in the next day or so, we are right at $3,490.
Wow.
$3,500.
Oh my gosh.
And remember,
thanks for your support.
Exactly. And remember, we still have 5 days left in this initiative. So there'll be some more to come in that regards, but you know, we raised over $1,000 a day on this, guys, just playing video games and having fun.
Where is it? Here it is. All right. I got some Seagram 7. Keep going.
Yeah, let me actually subtract that 824. So with the streams right now, guys, we brought in $2,666. So $1,300 plus per day. Way to go.
And thank you, everybody. $1,000 a day in streaming, just for you guys tuning in and sharing your generosity. Yeah. As somber as the moment is, I can't help but say it. I love this shit. I tell you, you know, it don't take much to help and reach out, and you're seeing it happen here right in front of your eyes.
And I will say, special thanks. We didn't get to see him very long tonight, but for M60, because he also made a generous donation here, which I'm factoring in this number.
Yes. Would you like to? Can we announce what he's doing, by the way?
Yeah.
Is he cool with that? I don't want to
Well, he has said on his stream publicly. I will say that he has said on his stream publicly that he is giving 10% of everything that he makes on his stream in June to the Trevor Project, or to the Airy Fund, to this Just One Life initiative. There we go.
To the Just One Life.
Yeah.
Wow.
10%.
So. And for those of you who may be fans of M60, you know he has a very popular stream, and he is a very well-known streamer out there, and does pretty good doing his live stream. So
And he also did raid the stream earlier
And
as
that's
Laz
right.
experienced
I think-
technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
I think that's what crashed it. Is probably all those follows coming in at once and the boobs jiggling.
that might have
It
been
just-
what
boobs
flooded.
area.
It
the,
just
Yeah.
jiggled.
Boobs.
It just jiggled the stream right off. It couldn't handle all
Right
the
out of
boobs.
there.
That's right.
Blame it on the boobs, Arius.
No better way to ruin a stream than by plenty of boobs just shaking in your face. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
And this,
Yeah, I'm
you know-
not going to apologize for the boobs. You'll never hear me apologize for the boobs. Matter of fact, I encourage you to follow and like us so that we can see more boobs. But that's another whole fundraiser all for itself.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
so
tatas.
if you
And
want
yes,
the potty
that
humor,
fundraiser
you
will
follow
be
my
coming
channel.
eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know,
So
and I would
the
like
the
to add
num-
one more thing.
Oh,
Go
sure.
ahead and finish the numbers.
yeah, I just wanted to say with the numbers here, I can't reflect the auction amount right now inside of that the donation bar. So I'll be posting a final total with everything because the donation bar is attached to our platform where payments and the auctions are coming from a different source. So can't link them, but just know that $571 and then plus another 100 or two that we know of right now, and we are right at 35, almost $3,600.
And for those that actually won an auction, if you're logged into Shroud Marketplace, on the right hand side will be your buyer profile, and you can click on My Auctions, and then you'll be able to add the item to the cart and check out.
So we still got
We'll also
5 days
receive
left
an
in this amazing initiative, and this was kind of our big event, but we still have a few more days left. So I would not be surprised if we hit $4,000, guys, and that is amazing.
Absolutely. Now, one of those things I wanted to touch on, and again, this being one of the very first community projects that we're doing as the Erie Fund. One of the things that we've discussed about one of the things that we want to do and support. Of course, we want to support many different causes, but we want to support causes that are near and dear to us. For those who don't know, as Guardian Spiff, who I don't know if Spiff in the room still, but Spiff is a dialysis patient. He's always in with his kidneys. I have a hereditary kidney disease that is slowly working on me. Jack is a diabetic. Certain little things that you just may not see on the face of what the people in front of you are, but we do have causes and things that we want to make sure get covered as well, because like this project, cancer is a good cause, and we've seen that in Tragedy Avatar already. Many of us we saw the loss of a friend earlier this year right here in Tragedy Avatar, and causes like that hit home are the kind of causes that we really would like to focus on. So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody, because you're going to be seeing a lot over the next coming years, and hopefully for many more years to come.
And we've talked a lot through this entire initiative, and our amazing streamers talked a lot about how to find our website and how to look at the information. But what we haven't talked about yet this weekend is that if you experience a catastrophic life event, if you know someone in our community that experiences a catastrophic life event, or if you have a community cause that's near and dear to your heart, like the Trevor Project, please go to our website at eriefund.org and fill out those applications and give us the opportunity to support your cause as well.
Give us the chance to help. Yeah, absolutely. Because this is what it takes. Somebody needs some help. We seem to have an outreach that people seem to relate to here in our communities, and we know that when it hits close to home, we're the last people who want to be experiencing it, and we know what it's like when other people are experiencing it, and it sucks.
We're here, and we're here for this community. We're here for communities and other games. Let us know if you have an issue, if you have a catastrophic event, or if you have an event. Let us know. That's why we're here. Reach out.
Gamers helping gamers. Not Shroud players just helping Shroud players. Gamers helping gamers.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Good works through gaming.
So, guys, would anyone else like to say anything? I continue to open the floor to anyone, and that means anybody. You could just be a viewer that's been here for a few days. Would anyone like to say few days? Well, that's what it feels like. Would anyone like to say anything?
And ask Vector how he's feeling.
Yeah, Vector, any comments aside from you're probably wired on coffee and ready for that extended nap?
Not yet. Believe it or not. I'm not gay. I never was, never was. But when I was a kid growing up, and to this day, I do not remember my childhood. It was blanked out years ago. I was raised in foster homes, and they moved me around so many times, I never had a place where I could call home. I thought about suicide many times. I found out that when I was 6 years old, I almost died from starvation. And give me a minute.
Yeah.
Take your
Take
time.
all the time you need, man.
I've never told anybody this before. It still affects me. We didn't have the Trevor Project when I was growing up. I was born in the 50s, grew up in the 60s and the early 70s. They didn't have anything like this. That's why I committed myself. I'm broke, I'm poor. That's why I did the 48 hours. Thanks. That's all I can say.
I know that you being in this room and supporting the streamers through their times and supporting us, the people in the fund who are hanging out in here and trying to make it through some of those late night and early morning things has meant a lot to all of us. And I want you to know that. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, Vector, this is Elena here. I took the graveyard there between 3 a.m. and 6. And you know what? It was, you were there, helped me along even this morning, in the game and all that. And I realized you were on for both, and then you're on during the day. And you know what? It at a minimum, it helps. It helped me, get through mine, because it's tough doing it, focused and talking at that wee hours in the morning. I still have my family life here. I had to get up and do stuff here as well. So, it was a big help for me. So thank you. And you even helped me on 2 of my quests yesterday in arcades where I was sorely lost. So big props to you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, Vector, it was awesome seeing you here hour after hour supporting this cause, and such a pleasure. I mean, I just met you, and I can't wait to see you in the game and be your brother and go slay some dragons and do all the good stuff, man. Because you have a family here now, so
All I kept hearing through the streams was, "Well, I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere."
That's right.
every time we change the stream, yep, I'm still here.
I'm 62 years old, and it still affects me to this day. And bounce around from foster home to foster home, never really having a home, never having anything, and no one to talk to, never had no friends. I was a loner all my life until I was in my 40s. I never talked to anybody unless I had to. Like if I was at work, I had to talk to my boss. I had to talk to coworkers. Other than that, I didn't talk to nobody. I was a total loner. Gaming is the only thing that I've gotten now. And I'm retired, so I game all the time. I still don't go out and meet people face to face. I can't do it. I never learned how. So through the game, I can get by that.
Through the game, you've made a family, and you may not even know that yet, but there's a lot of
Yes,
people that you just endeared yourself
commentary
to.
and out there. Yes, absolutely. Is
Uh,
that one girl Billy saying, and
It's
now
not-
you have a family right here.
It's not just gays and lesbians that think about suicide. Whenever-
No, it's not. You're absolutely right. And again, this is while this is supporting a more specific demographic as it may be, the love is there for all. If we can save one life, it doesn't have to be LGBTQ. Yeah.
There's another thing too. One of the foster homes I was in, the guy was married, had 3 kids of his own, and they took me in as a foster kid. And then he committed suicide, and I was the one who found the body.
Oh.
That affected me too. And it's just hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never talked to anybody before.
Yeah, man. Make sure if you do want to talk, you reach out, right? All of us in this game, and whenever we'd love to hear from you, man. Tell us what's going on with your day.
Always people in these rooms.
I'll be
Somebody always in these chat rooms.
There's always someone you can call. There's always someone you can help if you're feeling really down and really low. And whenever I talked about that last night, I really meant that if you're having issues and you sometimes just go to that really dark place, there is a national suicide hotline. You know what? I'm probably going to.
I haven't thought about suicide for many years, but
That's
it's still
good. That's good.
Excellent.
It's a hard memory. I just try to block it most of the time, just like my whole childhood. It's all been blocked. I don't remember hardly anything except bad memories, and I try to block it out.
Yeah, man. Whenever you're looking for people to talk to about the good memories, and anything else, man.
And thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
I know that was a lot.
Yeah, that had to be that's incredibly brave of you to share that. So we touched. See, everybody has touched everybody
a lot
else's
of people
lives.
this
We've
weekend.
touched a lot of lives this weekend.
Absolutely.
And it's important. It's important to focus on these problems. I think that's really the commitment of the Area Fund, isn't it? To find these causes and to find these things to help change lives for the better, to help save lives in any way they can, be it a cancer, be it a suicide, anything.
I mean, just being able to play games and help people. I mean, this is like my church, right? I'm not a super religious guy, but this is kind of what makes me feel good. Helping people is something that makes us all, feel good. And the more people to help people, the much better of a world we're going to be in, right?
Yep.
What is this that Juvier is putting in Discord from Twitch chat? Can somebody?
One more special thing from me. This is from Endartina.
And Dartiana?
Endartiana, thank you. I will make 10% of the funds raised during this 48-hour event. Cheers and thanks for doing it. You're going to match 10% of the funds that we raised.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that is so awesome, Endartiana.
That's
And I
very
got to tell
nice.
you, awesome. She has been so supportive of this. I mean, she is trying to help us in any which way possible to raise funds. She donated most of the items that we auctioned, or some, a good portion of them. So thank you. She's amazing.
I think we should also turn around and let's start let's lighten it up a little bit, because we still have a few more prizes to give away, don't we?
Oh man, we better.
Yeah.
I think I had for them.
Oh, the big ones.
I got
Yeah.
my share of them.
You got your share.
Ready, Vector. Get ready, Vector.
All right. All right.
Love for Vector.
Hey, Vector.
I've already closed my Twitch.
Didn't you say your roommate wanted to play Shroud?
I've got the account for him. I'll hook him up.
Oh, you want a Steam? You want a key tonight?
I won 2 of the.
Oh, dude, never mind. I'm sorry. No more for you.
All right, guys.
Well, if you want to help me
No
out,
key for
I
you.
need furniture. I got a house. I need furniture.
Oh God, are you in the right channel for that?
Yeah, you are.
Right?
You're gonna stack your house.
All
So,
right, Arius.
Yes.
In about 2 minutes, you got a song coming up on the radio. You want me to hold it for you?
Hold it.
$2.
I've got
Furniture.
it specifically pulled. A particular version that's slow enough that actually matches the speed. But here we go. This is the way we're going to do this, guys. Everyone who is in Twitch, is going to be available for these prizes, the way that I'm going to do this. Because instead of having everyone sit there and do raffle, there's an easier way in MooBot just to say everyone who's here is eligible and draw. So that's what we're going to do. So let's start off with some prizes. Let me open up a notepad here, because I'm going to need this all over again. All right, let's start off with
We're not going to announce it just yet, but have we picked that winner yet?
the big one. Have
we tallied those people yet? I'm just curious before we move on.
I don't know. That's all facts.
I'll
And of
threaten
course,
you. I got
if
back
not,
on,
now's the time.
I'll threaten you all. I got back on Twitch.
All right. We're going to give away a few things here really, really, really quick, because I don't want to keep you guys too long. It's been 48 hours. So, all right. So first, we're going to start with an Ardoris guard armor set. We're going to give this away real quick, and watch this, guys.
Boo.
Maiden.
Eclipse Maiden.
Clipsy.
Good luck.
Woo!
I think you're mispronouncing Clipsy as Jack. Yeah, it should be pronounced Jack.
Eclipse Maiden said we all got a butt slap.
Woo-hoo, butt slaps for everybody. Well, that's right. If you all want to see the butt slap emote and make waves out in the forums, tell them we need the butt slap.
We've given him examples, plenty of examples.
Geeks will thank you. Trust us.
Chadwick.
Mr. Chadwick, next winner. What'd he get?
Congrats.
You never said what the drawing was for.
Mr. Chadwick.
There he is.
Arius, are you there?
You probably hit the mute button.
Arius,
It's all
I can't
good.
hear
He'll
you.
come back. He'll come
Nobody
back.
said what Chadwick got. What'd he get? He won.
Hugs.
What he did.
Hugs.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for him, I'm going to make some sausage here live on TV. So how should we do this grand prize drawing, guys? Should I just pick a random donation from the last 2 days? It's not synced into our bot system.
It's got to be a $25 or more donation.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a relatively easy way. We just need to count up how many donations have come in, and then
And
in
roll a
game
dice.
you just do /roll, and
Yep. Right.
then we just count down, and that person gets it. How does that sound?
That's why you're the vice president, dude.
That's
Oh,
right.
sweet. Next, you're going to ask me to go count those donations.
Vice president.
That's why you're the vice president.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yay.
I knew it had to be something. It would
Yeah.
it was your audio there.
I got it. I got it now. Okay, so that second drawing. Wow, y'all didn't even hear me. It's
No,
crazy.
we didn't.
I know. So the second drawing was also for an Ardoris set of armor. It's the same thing. Congratulations to Chadwick for that. So you've also get an Ardoris set of armor. And then next up,
And you get a set of them.
that's right. And next up, we've got. I'm gonna go for it. Sorry. We're gonna do a standing stone mug. This is a real life mug that is provided by Relics by Reeld. And let's go ahead and mark that down. If I can copy and paste. I've only been up for a little while, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
couldn't-
that. Moobot, raffle, user list, and can you guys still? Yeah.
Nightbot won.
Congrats, Nightbot!
Congrats, Nightbot.
Gotta
He's
go.
not following.
So Nightbot's owned by Laz, so that means Laz won, right? No.
Stop.
All right, lovely.
And
Love to
somebody's
Matthew.
looking for rolling a D49.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Love
count that up
madly.
already?
Congratulations. Congratulations on that. That is a nice item. Very nice item. And then let's see. What have we got next? We have... Are we already that far? No, we've got a... No, I'm going to hold... do you want me to give away that thing on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tab, the one that says hold? Because I can put hold there. Do you want me to give that away as well? Maybe. Fuck it. Why not do it? Why not do it?
Throw all caution to the wind.
All right, so this is going to be a $5 Steam gift card. We're going to give this out to you guys, and the lucky winner of that is going to be... One moment, please. Moobot raffle user list, and the winner is Respawn Moobot.
Jorgelson.
Jorgelson.
Yay!
Hey, Jorgelson. I know that.
Nice.
Jorgelson.
He's a follower.
And then what we have last, well, that is actually going to be, I'll have to hand that over to Thex. I got to remind everybody that anyone who gave $25 or more was immediately entered into this drawing tonight.
Well, that leaves me out. I just did the 48 hours.
Me too. Don't feel
You
bad.
guys are safe.
All right, guys, I think we're going to give away our grand prize for the evening for the actual Streamathon. I believe it is a grand prize with a Shroud of the Avatar Steam key, a T-shirt, a moon dial, and I believe a sugar glider, correct?
A squirrel glider, yep.
Yeah, sorry, sugar glider, squirrel glider. So we're going to roll a D49 here in game, and whatever that number is, we'll pull that donation up. And as long as I have a name...
That is awesome. So that's actually, you might want to re-roll that one unless you want to give it to yourself.
Oh, I was just testing it, man. Was that my donation? Really?
That was the donation for $100. Your first one.
Sweet. No. So we'll roll that
Yeah,
again.
roll that one again.
That's a reroll.
Yeah.
31.
31. Woo!
Okay, now I got to figure out 31. 49 was easy. 49 out of 49 is easy. 31 out of 49 is
Now
easy.
he's actually got a count.
Man,
Oh,
I always
the
wanted to play
suspense.
Shroud.
Well, you know who 31 is. Count backwards.
Remember,
Short.
spreadsheets are just like Eve. You'll catch on in a heartbeat.
Right.
I play Eve as well.
Yep. Several of us do, actually, I think.
That is how I got started in this game. Because I was following Marky Dragon on Eve with his Twitch. And then he switched over to this game, and I started watching it, and I got cooked.
Well, do you
So
want
you
this
can
one to
blame
be
Marky
scary
Dragon.
or not?
You can blame Marky Dragon for me being in this game.
Scary.
Just be honest.
No, that's no fun. We have to build the temptation. Let the temptation build.
Do I hear a pirate coming?
48 hours.
No. This one's a little bit weirder because that was actually $1 donation, so it doesn't count. And that was course test donation.
Oh man.
Ooh. Yeah, that was Core's test donation.
All right.
So $1 does not count Core.
Hey, it makes the lights blink.
Yeah, but it made the lights blink, but that was test donation number 2.
How about
I
that
only
one?
know that because
6.
6. Yeah, that one's definitely good. So let's see. I'll tell you who didn't win was Mark or Marcus or Robert or a certain starfish.
A certain starfish.
Helena didn't win. But at the same time, Matt Vandenbeld did win.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's you?
What?
You know what? You know what? I
Really?
want to donate this to Vector.
What?
Awesome, man.
I want to donate this all to Vector.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
You, I tell you.
Man. Vector's
Wow.
got 4 Steam keys.
What?
Give it over to Vector, man. He deserves this shit.
Awesome.
There we go.
Amazing.
There you go. Gamers helping gamers at its best right there.
That's
I
amazing.
love this shit. I love this shit. I'm telling you.
Me too. And on that list,
Congratulations, everybody.
I've
So
got
Vector-
alcohol in my hands, by the way. If you've got alcohol or a drink near you, I raise my glass to all of you and to you, Vector, for being here all this time to support me, and in turn, I
got a
support
cup
you.
of coffee.
That works.
I got a cup of coffee.
Whiskey with a Dr. Pepper chaser. Oh, my.
Oh God.
No coffee.
Uh-oh, Aries is going to get
Irish
hungry.
coffee.
Oh, God.
Irish coffee would be
Oh.
good, but
That's a big one.
I'd probably be knocked out.
Mm.
Yep, Vector, so you're going to get a Shroud of the Avatar Steam
Oh, God.
key, a Relics by Real t-shirt, and a Moondial,
Good.
tabletop Moondial.
That's good. That's
That's
real
courtesy
good.
of Portalarium, and
I'll do
you're
that.
gonna get a sugar,
Whoa.
keep saying sugar, a
She's
squirrel
right.
glider
Girl.
from Tryon Games.
Girl.
Okay.
Vector's going to join us in Arcade. Woohoo!
Yay. Free to
Yeah.
download, free to play. Just saying.
Said dance without me, guys. My computer just collapsed in on
Oh, man. Okay, well.
Jealousy?
That,
His computer
said, oh no.
his computer collapsed on jealousy.
Aw.
all right, guys.
Computer collapse. Being sucked into the black hole.
I'd like to get anyone else want to give any final comments before we